I would like to start with, you got to be excited about this. I was kind of being
Well, it gives us things to talk about, that's for sure.
But you, as much as you dislike Tim Tebow as a football player.
Yes.
Thank you
for being discerning there.
Don't you want to see him get another chance? No, I shouldn't put that. Do you want to see him get another chance?
I think everybody deserves another chance in life, and I think that Tim Tebow should be given another chance to play football. Absolutely. Okay. I just think he's misguided. I think the people around him misguide him. I think he personally is misguided.
I'm listening.
I think he needs to realize by now, if he doesn't realize it by now, there's a problem there, that he cannot have sustained success as an NFL quarterback. Now, he can play the position, and they can use him in certain ways, possibly, to make him effective, possibly. But if he thinks he's going to be a starting quarterback in the NFL, or even a backup quarterback in the NFL, I don't think he has a shot at doing that. And I think if he wants to continue playing football, he needs to understand that, and he needs to understand that he's going to be used at other positions and in other ways. That's as simply as I can put it.
Well, let's turn to the Philadelphia Eagles and Chip Kelly. Why would they do this? They've got 3 former #1 draft picks. Barkley was a 4th-round draft pick, I believe.
Out of USC.
Sanchez was a 1st-round draft choice. Sam Bradford was a 1st-round draft choice.
First pick overall.
Tim Tebow was a 1st-round draft choice, and I don't even know that other guy. C.J. Finn or something like that?
Yeah, he's on the roster, but he ain't got a shot. Let's put it that way.
So can I ask you, do you think Tim beats out one of those guys?
Yeah, I mean, they've been trying to dump Barkley for a while. I mean, they don't see much use for Barkley. And I think if they do keep 3 quarterbacks, Barkley's going to be the odd man out. Now let's keep something in mind. We're all getting ahead of ourselves here, okay? They've got 5 quarterbacks on the roster. We're 5 months before the season starts. He still has to go through OTAs and mini camps and show that he can play in this league. And then he has to make it through training camp and show that he can play in preseason games. He tried it in New England. It didn't work. So he's not in the NFL yet. He's on a roster, but that doesn't mean he's on an opening day roster.
Got the minimum salary, but do you think there's any possibility that Chip Kelly thinks he can get out of Tebow what Rex Ryan and Bill Belichick didn't?
Why would he bring them on otherwise? He thinks he can use them, my guess is, as an option in an option-type offense. Now, Chip Kelly isn't going to run an option offense every play. But when he does run it periodically to keep the defense off kilter, to keep them on their heels, he might throw Tim Tebow back there more to run the ball than to throw the ball.
Well, I can't.
Would you agree with that?
Well, no, I can't talk about it because that's later in the show. Can we show the graphic, though? Because I've got a really great statistic for you.
Okay.
But we've got some statistics about the worst quarterback ratings in the National Football League.
Okay, of all the quarterbacks who are on NFL rosters as we speak, these are the gentlemen who have the worst quarterback ratings. 3 of the 5 are Philadelphia Eagles. You see Sam Bradford with a QBR of 40.7, Mark Sanchez 40.4, then you got Chad Henne and Geno Smith. Smith, of course, with the Jets.
Still in the league.
I guess. And the worst quarterback rating of them all, of quarterbacks on a roster right now, belongs to Tim Tebow, 33.4.
Yeah,
which is
about his. It's
about his completion percentage too, isn't it?
Let's be clear about this.
Sorry, cheap shot.
Yeah. Well, that's that aside, but this is the ESPN quarterback rating.
Yes.
So people would think 33.4, he couldn't have played a lick. Well, that's different. ESPN is rated on 100% as opposed to the passer rating, which we're accustomed to, and his numbers would be, but all these numbers would be a lot higher.
And frankly, I don't understand either one of them. All I know is it's low.
Well, one is a passer rating.
That's all I know. It's low.
ESPN, Ron Jaworski and the other quarterback.
Merrill Hodge?
No, the other quarterback that won a Super Bowl.
Trent Dilfer.
Put together a quarterback rating that brings into all aspects of whether drop passes and things like that. But let me tell you about this. Of the quarterbacks on the Eagles, and that's who we're dealing with, really. Chad Henne is not part of this issue. Which one of them do you think has the highest quarterback rating, ESPN quarterback rating, in the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter?